one of the outstanding things that, well, one of the things that sort of amazed me, there was an arcade on Walnut Street between Ninth and 10th. It was about a half a block long, and it extended from Walnut to the next street south of it, which is Madison. And along this arcade, you had beauty shops, restaurants. It was all underneath of one roof. They were all very small, something like, the average room in the business part of the establishment would be something like a 12 or 12 room. And I thought it was quite unique, and I had considered trying to rent one of the spaces. And then I started wondering about security and all of those factors as far as it relating to Walnut Street, and just how much trade would walk off of Walnut Street into this arcade. And I decided against it because it didn't have the walking traffic that Walnut Street had. Now, that was one of the things that really amazed me, was the amount of walking traffic that you had on Walnut Street. I would say something like maybe 1,000 people, morning and evening, would walk the streets of Walnut Street, going and coming, as far as, we'll say, shoppers and all. And then, actually, it was, we'll say, the direct route to the large shopping center with 4th Street. So you did get a whole lot of walking trade as well as the riding traffic. The southwest corner was a 5 and 10 cent store known as Bear's 5 and 10 cent store. It was Jewish owned and had all black help. Approximately 5 girls worked there when I first went on Walnut Street. The next establishment was the Little Doggy, which I've spoken of earlier. Then there was a restaurant, Maddie's Eat Shop, which served some of the best home-cooked food that I have ever tasted. Next to that was a barber shop, known as the Crystal Barber Shop. It was unique in that it was the first barber shop that I knew that was owned by a man that had never been a barber and never intended to be a barber.
Yes.
He rented the chairs to any barber that would want to work there at a very small fee. Next to that was Dot's restaurant. She had a 24-hour business. Then the next place was a cleaning shop. The next establishment was the barber shop where I worked, Thompson's Barber Shop. Then there was Thomas's Cafe, also as a note. Maddie's Eat Shop also served beer. Did not have a liquor's license, but Thomas's Cafe catered more or less to the drinking crowd. Then Bob's Pawn Shop. Then Bowman's Apothecary. Sarah's Beauty Shop. Fine's Hardware Store. And Drain Drugstore.
Did you know any of these people personally that own these businesses?
Yes, I knew Mr. Drain, I know Mr. Vine, I know Bob at Bob's Pawn Shop. I knew all of the black proprietors, Maddie, Dot, Thomas, Mr. Thomas, and I knew all of the proprietors because they were always there. Actually, that's one of the things if you are familiar with small businesses, you'll find that even today, the small business, it either has a manager there that you think is the owner or the owner. And either one will answer to either name,
Correct.
owner or manager, whichever you're asking for.